exciting. So I'm on the other end of the camera today, but
Yeah.
this is awesome. We're going to talk about the three things that you need to do to be awesome on camera,
Yes,
which
please.
is a great topic because with all my students, it's one of the first things that I talk to them about, and there's really a couple key secrets. I think you've just got to feel the fear and do it anyways is kind of the big thing because it's not something we're accustomed to being on camera.
No,
Not everybody's camera ready.
no.
And in fact,
Everybody has ever practiced in their life of looking at an inanimate object and talking to it. I mean, even your
yeah,
dog, their eyes will move and stuff, but a camera just looks at you, does it without looking at you. It's a really weird experience that you try to get used to it for sure.
it is a really weird experience. And it's kind of like speaking in public. They say
Yeah.
most people would rather die than speak in public. And so being in front of a camera is kind of similar to that, yet slightly different.
Yes, because you don't even get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's probably the one thing. Just realize that at first you're not going to be great, but none of us were great when we first started making videos or being in front of the camera. It took a while to get used to it and improve. So you're going
So
to
the
improve
first
over
lesson
time.
is you're gonna suck. It's okay. We all
And
did.
it's okay. We all did. And in fact, I would encourage you to go back and look at people's video channels and look at
Dude,
people that you respect. Look at when they first started, and you'll see that they weren't so great either, but they really improved as time went on.
I
So,
did a series of videos called Talk About Cable year before last. It was like a 10-part
mhm.
basically show on LinkedIn. It wasn't live. So, I was recording the videos. And so I recorded 10 of these videos, and they're all on different topics about the cable industry and things no one seemed to know about the cable industry. It's interesting industry. What no one knew is that I made 18 before and then threw them all away because they were so horrible. So
Oh
it
yeah.
was number 19 in my life became number 1 in the series. It's just everyone sucks in the beginning. It's
I
okay.
still have some videos on my YouTube I leave up because if I
Maybe
was
you're humbler
like,
than
yeah,
yeah.
it's
You're a better
humility.
person.
It's a humility thing, but
Yeah,
it's great. I want to give people the gift of belief, and so there's nothing wrong with
sure.
that. So that's number one. So number two is we all have like this great little mobile photo studio that we carry around in our pocket
Yeah,
called our phone, and you can actually practice doing videos on that. And it's the other thing I would say is practice using whatever format you're using to create your videos. So in other words, if you're going to make TikTok videos, make them in TikTok. Get used to the controls. Don't worry about what you're going to look like, but just go make the videos anyways. Or Instagram or whatever it might be, because you have to learn how to use all the different controls in it to do all the features and the captions and stickers and things that you want to put on your videos. And the same's true with what we're doing here, Dean. We're today working at a Restream,
right.
but we could be
Totally.
working at a StreamYard or whatever. So it's practice on whatever you're using to make videos so that you're comfortable with it.
Right.
Because being comfortable is important with doing video.
Oh, do
And
you
then,
know let me
yeah,
interrupt. Sorry.
no, go ahead.
There's a sort of a great quote around that. Do you know or ever heard of that show, This American Life, and that guy Ira Glass? It's
No.
on NPR. It's like, I mean, it's a well-regarded show. It's been on for like, I don't know, decades.
Hmm.
Anyway, he has a really great quote about this when he's talking about people who are creating stuff and getting started creating stuff. And he says, what no one tells you is that the reason you're interested in creating stuff and you want it to be good is you have good taste, but you
Hmm.
do not have the skills and practice yet to make stuff that is as good as you think it should be. And it's very easy uh, when you're starting out to give up because you're like, I just can't do this. Like I make these videos, I do these one-offs, whatever, and I can never. Like it's in my head, I know what it should be like, and it's not like that.
Mm.
And that's exactly what you were, I think, just talking about, right? Part of it is just
Yeah.
getting the tools out of the way because the tools ultimately don't matter. Learn enough to get going, and that's enough to get going, right? But
Yes.
also just understand that. I mean, TikTok's a great example, right? You look at TikTok videos, and the ones that are being fed to you by the algorithm are either fun or they're interesting or they have a high production value or something, right? And like, but those people didn't start off by making videos of that quality,
No.
right? And
Nobody
so
did.
nobody does, right? So you've got to like get through the sucky part of making all of your crap videos before you make decent ones and then good ones.
Yeah. So I'm
And
actually gonna
everybody goes through it.
end up adding an extra one, I think. So,
Well,
instead
then
of
what's the third one?
so consistency is key.
Oh, yeah.
So the big thing you want to do is make consistent videos on a regular basis. So like even you and I had decided, hey, let's make some videos on LinkedIn and some of our other channels
Yeah.
that would be helpful to people, and let's do them consistently on a daily basis.
Right.
So why is that good? It's good for a couple of reasons. It tells the algorithm, hey, Dean and John make videos on a regular basis. That's good for us, because then places like Facebook and LinkedIn, they go, wow, we should reward them because they ping the algorithm. They're using, our tools to make videos on a regular basis. So the different channels and different places that we syndicate our videos like it when we are consistent.
Yeah. And also, if you remember yesterday, right, my morning got away from me with a bunch of client related stuff, and it was 11:45, and we go live every day at noon, right? For
Right.
whether we
Yeah.
not video, whether we right. And I when we were sort of in the studio waiting to press the button to go live, I said, like, I thought really hard that, nobody even knows that we've committed to go live, on that day. If we didn't go live, no one would notice, I don't think. But uh, and so there's really no immediate downside. But the point is consistency, right? You're the person who commits to the schedule, or you're not the person who commits to the schedule. And
Yeah.
if you're the person who committed, then you do it, even if you just have to like hit a button and go live, because you committed to be there. And so, yesterday was a great example of that.
Yeah. It's important, and then get a buddy to work out
And it
with you.
really helps for accountability if you do
It
it.
helps for everything. It
Yeah.
helps you to practice. You're practicing with somebody who's familiar with you. You're familiar with them. It just makes everything easier.
Yeah.
So having a practice buddy works great. It also helps to have, like a safe place to practice.
Right.
That's one of the reasons I said practice on your phone.
So you're going to suck, number one.
Yep.
Number two is get used to the tool just enough so that you get started.
Whatever tool you're using.
Or whatever tool it is, it makes no difference, right?
Mhm.
There's no, if you feel better on Instagram, or you feel better on YouTube, or you feel better on TikTok or Snap, whatever, just pick one and go.
And go.
And then the
use
third one
start
was
with the native app, whatever it is too.
Right.
Instead of being one of these people that goes, oh, Restream looks cool or StreamYard looks
yeah,
great.
always looking at the next shiny thing. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
Just jump
No.
in and go.
Just jump in and go and start on
Consistently making stuff, right?
right. And
And
we
there's an
and
extra?
and actually I was going to say, if you're looking for that place to kind of practice,
Right.
we have groups for that. So I mean, just look for me
Oh yeah.
and ask, because we have challenges that are coming up and different things where you can practice and do this.
Right.
So go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, those were the three. You said you might have one more.
Those are the three. Oh no, I added the one more. I said get a buddy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, get a buddy.
Yeah, for accountability. It really does help a lot. Like
Helps a
anyone who's
huge
watching this, get a
amount.
buddy.
Yes. Makes all the difference in the world, especially if you have a buddy that has some reciprocal ties to you. Like you and I, the reason we work great together is because I work on the technical side of webinars and video, and then you script those things out.
I'm the front of the camera person for the most part.
Yeah.
Behind the camera person.
Yeah, and Dr. V and I work well together because he's more of the talker and I am not that person. I make a great sidekick, I find, but not that I can't talk on my own. I mean, I used to do lots of presentations, but
Right.
you always have like a friend who really likes to talk, or
Yeah.
never runs out of things to say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Help people.
I'm kind of somewhere in between there.
Right.
But
all right then. That was 3 plus a bonus one.
there you go.
Yeah, this was a last minute idea. I'm glad we did it. That was
I'm
helpful.
glad we did it too.
All
Thanks
right.
for the thought.
Thanks. Bye everybody. See you.
Bye everyone.